6-0 record and doing plenty for harassment to the Rubik up here. But Chives on the Lycan, setting up to have a good time himself, getting those wolves at level 1. And of course, the Helm of Iron will be coming along for him eventually right here.
The level 2 advantage. Yeah. They got level 2 first. They're going for it.
And they're going to get it. They're easily going to get it. Yeah, you mentioned level 2. That's important. The glimpse comes out and seems like almost Rubik was caught off guard by that.
Yeah, you have to respect like the way the lanes play in the creep balance. If you get more or less denies, who kills the second wave first? And immediately here, going for more. They have Mango for a glimpse.
Okay. They don't even need glimpse right there. Yeah, they just run at the Lycan. That's that level 1 Thunderstrike. More than enough damage, and of course the pounds from Slark as well, adding up to secure the Kona Lycan. So this top lane has definitely been dominated now by Ant.
Yeah, and TP in the tree lines now, Lycan trying to make sure that he doesn't get glimpsed back. But look at Disruptor just sitting there. And if he doesn't show on Lycan, then they just go on Rubik.
You're going to pull him back. Now, Argus is low himself, so I was going to say a bit greedy right there. Slark falls first, and that's where Rubik could be like, you know what? We killed the Slark at least, so really happy with that.
Yeah, very aggressive. And this frees up Disruptor entirely to move wherever he wants. So you almost want to send Disruptor to leech experience mid while Lesh does other things. Oh, as Lesh gets robbed of a bounty rune.
Yeah, sitting right there waiting for it, and all of a sudden, Sadman just comes on and steals it in front of him, and RL sitting here with the Pulse Nova, more so walking away with the Pulse Nova, has support coming in, Sadman, oh no, gonna be clips backwards, doesn't even matter, just explodes to the Dark Pact. Oh, that's a feels Batman for him. You know, I thought he made the big play when he did steal in the bounty rune, but it's about to spawn another rune. It's gonna be the illusion. RL will bottle it upright, or no, that was actually bottled up by Ember Spray using the slight to take it, so well played on his part again with the rune control. Snowballs in, he's gonna Remnant this time away. Imperium also nearby, so a lot of brawling continuing to happen. In fact, feeling brawling a little too much. Gets caught with his hand in the cookie jar, and Disruptor is taken out, so some positive there for the cut.
I was trying to bring down the Rubik, but didn't quite have the, you know, high ground vision and range and everything to bring him down there. Also, he was getting assisted, so Rubik easily kites it out, backs up, and has his mana boots now. Mid stun connects. He just didn't react to that. Oh boy.
Yeah, it is a rough start. Sadman's been a very impressive mid player. 3 deaths on Ember Spirit.
I wonder how much
is top net worth.
Yeah, I wonder how much of that death, by the way, is, you know, memory being used to the old Remnant, which had no activation time. Now it does have that. Bottom 3 might be in danger from this catch here.
Yeah, the rotation's coming in, and specifically from Disruptor showing up with the Tusk, and not much Treant can do right there to get out. So, yeah, the movement continues, and Ant is not slowing any signs of slowing down, that is.
Yeah, overall, fantastic start here for Ant. It's exactly what we were talking about, their laning stage.
Oh my gosh, is he in trouble again? He's just dead? Yeah, Tusk and Disruptor just walked to the mid lane, and Ember Spirit, I thought it was going to be fine because it was just Leshrac, but never mind, the supports show up, and suddenly he's just dead again.
Yeah, they have some great stuff to catch Ember. They have the Glimpse, they have Snowball, which can keep chasing after you, Remnant, and Rubik now walking into the Tusk as well as he made his way back down bottom. Oh boy, things are falling apart quickly here for the cut. They're 4,000 gold behind at the 10-minute mark. That is not, I guess, but yeah, I don't know. Feeling put down the sentry and just didn't check the high ground.
No, either way, it's not going to result in their death either. Just simply not giving them a chance to make the kill happen, but... oh, Chives, by the way, top lane. Yeah, he's running around in circles. That Trees has the Centaur.
Diffusal.
Dark Diffusal already picked. That is ridiculous. And yeah, this Slark is farmed.
That was 2 uses of the Diffusal. That's how he goes down there. No way to really run away from it. The Slark has no ulti, though. He's going in.
Oh, he's gonna kill one, and you know what? Those stacks have added up, Waga. Oh my god, a triple kill. Obviously, Disruptor, a main reason why he's able to turn on those 2 right there, but still, what confidence by Argus. 15 minutes in, as we head back to the dark time, but that's a perfect time for Slark to go hunting. And he is gonna be pinged out. The glimpse it hits, it brings back the Lycan. Where is he? He's over here. So
There's no way
armor's
to
up.
survive there. I think he's gonna just get run down. The Disruptor silence.
It is enough for the kill, but a lot of response. Can they take out Slark in response? That's going to be big here for the side of the cut, and they absolutely can. So definitely winning the battle so far. Now Sadmin wants to keep chasing. Disruptor is caught by the slight. The chain's put out. The glimpse is not going to necessarily save him, though, as the kinetic field is going to save him for now. Fielding is somehow still life popping itself. Even the auto attack is not going to kill him as a result, and he'll live. Disruptor lives, and you saw the Wrath of Nature bouncing around now. Now it's turn time for Ant. Still no Slark for another 20 seconds, but Spectre's suddenly locked up. That blade mail is going to be wearing off. They follow up with some more auto attacks, and Nature's Prophet helps to make that kill happen. RL credit for it. Double kill for the Leshrac. Wow. Disrupting like thanks to esportsbet.io, a watch touring platform, and it is heavily favored for Ant right now. And, you know, in this game, it's understandable considering the state of the game and this massive early lead that they have. And it might just get even a bit better, as in it is. Imperium is going to throw out some abilities before he dies, but free kill once again for Arceus, who now adds up to 10 stacks of that permanent agility. They take out the mid tower, and they're going for another kill. They're just going to have no downtime. The Split Earth follow up to the snowball jump, and Rubik's dead as well.
I love everything I see from Ant right now. It's looking so good. The style they're playing, now they have vision on the Ember. He's farming. Can they connect on him? They're trying. The silence lands. That's the step.
It's a kill. Yeah. 6-1. It's a very rough game.
The way they're playing,
they're getting better.
Yeah, the way they're playing right now, they're bringing every single hero to the fights, and then they have Furion, who's capable of dealing with whatever side lane you're not pushing out, and he's making sure that they're, you know, staying relevant and just farming as well. But look at all their heroes just chasing now, congregating onto the Spectre. Like, yo, there's 4 people on top of you.
Yeah, the movement's ridiculous. Like, the fact that all 4 heroes are there, and they're just going to smoke right away. I mean, Slark will just farm some creeps in the meantime, but they're going to smoke, and RL is very low on mana, but guess what? There's a haste rune, he's going to bottle it up, and suddenly he's ready to fight once again. And you look at the stats right there on Leshrac, 3 wins on the dire side. Good thing he's on the dire side this time, because it's just going to be even that much more.
Oh,
they get another kill.
There's glimpse. He's not going to get out.
No. I almost feel bad for Sadman here, who certainly is sad, because this is just almost feels like an impossible game for him as a hero.
It's just falling apart. Like, and you cannot chase level 3 kinetic field there. Has to be worried as well for the glimpse.
Nice. He's letting his minions do a lot of the work. He gets an auto attack in there, and it is enough. Okay. He kills Disruptor.
Yeah, that's the Lycan ulti though. There's so much more ulti the dragon quite easily.
Smoke play from Ember Spirit as well as Rubik as they're heading into their own jungle, trying to reclaim it. Ember Spirit's going for the Maelstrom. We saw him curious about the BKB earlier, but it's like, you know what? I'm so far behind. Just give me an item that's going to help enhance my farm, maybe a little bit of damage. Might come into play here as Imperium's got on though, and he's just dead. So Sleight of Fist coming out. Rubik opens as well. What did he steal? He stole the Lightning Storm, but they're looking to run. The root hits. The axe from the Nature's Prophet allows for an easy kill on Ember, and obviously the silence as well from Disruptor. Pretty damn good there too.
Man, what am I watching? I did not expect the Ant to just come in and
here, you know, in a 2-1 series. So I'm with you. I did not expect a completely one-sided game, and I highly doubt the cut did, especially on the losing end of it right now. But this kind of just continues to go back to you. Ant just playing so aggressive, so fast. They drafted appropriately for that mentality. It really reminds me of Penguin Squad the very first day, right, Waga, where that team just kind of almost came out of nowhere in a lot of ways and built the strategy around is play fast in your face, and as I'm talking, we're just seeing more kills happening as Spectre has found the overgrowth, only going to delay the inevitable here. As Treant will also fall, and the glimpse pull back. Rubik is too dead, but I mean, you get the point. It's just they're playing fast, they're having fun. Ain't no stopping this pain train.
They didn't even get the Slark. He got down to like 50 HP, finds a little bit of Fog of War to stand in, now immediately activates by going top and chasing down this Lycan. Probably gonna force out the ulti here. We'll see. Ember actually comes in top. This might be dangerous for Slark now.
Dangerous for Slark or dangerous for them? It's probably dangerous for Slark, although Nature's Prophet.
Oh, he got the shot delivered on the courier. So nice.
Oh, no.
Not
Oh,
enough,
God,
though.
Shadow Dance in 5 seconds was coming up, but not going to be. I thought Nature's Prophet was TPing in there for a second, but maybe canceled it.
Yeah, he's
Either way,
gonna
dead.
probably throw his ulti though if there's an engagement here, but might just be the tree dying alone.
Yeah, so I mean that's the thing. I mean, yes, Sark is very farmed, and it's good that they got a kill on him. But oh, by the way, there's still this Leshrac who want to respond right now.
A tiny bit of pressure, but that's the second tier 2 tower already down. Ant are doing work here. They're also seeing the Spectre. They got vision on her. She is in danger.
Trying to get up. Has the Ags. Shadow Step available. Blade Mail's used, and it's like they don't even care. They're like, what Blade Mail? We're just still going to kill you through it. And Spectre is dead. 45 seconds out for. Rubik also caught in the back lines and Imperium. One with the trees. Ain't no trees to be one with.
Man, this game is looking like a top tier 1 team playing against a tier 2 team. Like this is not looking like a fair matchup even. The way this game is going, this is probably, I don't know. Is this the most dominant game that we've cast, Breaky? I think so, right? I don't think anyone has put on this quite hard. Even the Eternity matchup against C-Dub, was it? It wasn't this one-sided.
Considering the expectations, I 100% agree with you. Because again, it goes back to, we expected this to be a very close series, let alone very close games. The Cut is a great team. Like again, 5-2 record. This is a legitimate team.
Like, oh, three game series. You know, surely quite evenly matched, but damn, dude, no, they're showing up and they're showing some force here, and already cracking a little bit at the mid tower. They have that Aegis on Lesh. He has BKB as well, so feeling very confident to step up here, and by all means, he should.
Yeah, that's Aegis again. 35 more seconds. Going to jump in with his teammate Rubik. That's going to be a quick kill. Slark finds Imperium. A couple of auto attacks later. That's 20 permanent stacks, by the way, of agility for this Slark in 26 minutes.
That is absolutely massive.
Fortification going to be used, so that'll delay this push a bit further. As Nature's Prophet is going to sprout himself up. Spectre going all in right here with the two. Figure maybe they can catch somebody. Who is that somebody, though? Slark has beaten Ember Spirit, who is silenced up thanks to Disruptor. And he's out of the fight now. And why would Slark stop? The agility just keeps adding up. He doesn't even have his ultimate. It doesn't matter. Unstoppable is Ush. Unstoppable is the team of Ant. And that's it. GG, well played. Game 1 going to Ant.
Yeah, they tap out now, and I think that was definitely not a too early time to GG call. I would almost advocate in a best of 3 series to tap out even faster there, because this game is just
looking very strong so far. So Scrooge McDuck, though, getting his hands on the Bristleback once again. He's played it a couple times. He only one to play it. Do you think it's setting up to be a good Bristleback game?
I think he has the makings of what could be a good Bristle game, but there are the hard counters. And First Blood finally gonna get drawn bottom as Nature's Prophet gets a little bit too far out this time. He's been overplaying a little bit, I felt, for a while now, and they are so aggressive.
Farm a bit. He's up there with the best of them in terms of net worth, the top on his team. Ursa Invoker, though, leading the way currently ever so slightly. Ush, top lane. It's gonna take some damage. There's that glimpse. Kinetic Field put down the immediate TP. He's like, oh, it's a Bristleback. They use their Glimp. I'm good to go. And Imperium is in trouble. The rotation from Invoker. Ush even credit for the kill thanks to the creep hit with the boar. And now Treant Protector getting away because Scourge McDuck still looking to play aggressive with this. You see the Wrath of Nature also bouncing on through, and they will finish off the Treant. Yeah. Queen of Pain blinking forward. Still has her Sonic Wave, but no chance yet.
Didn't connect with the Dust there, just barely out of range. If they got the Dust on Invoker, they could probably have dove in even deeper. He's trying to stick on top of the Bristle and slow him, but gotta be careful. That's a spiky boy.
I was gonna say, he has the Urn and the Cold Snap, though. There it is. Opens up with the EMP as well. Ush, the Promer Roar lockdown, and guess who shows up? It's Ursa. To be like, yep, kill secured. I'll take the last hits. Not too shabby of a finish.
That's fantastic. Having your carry get the last hit on the end
is the downside. So, yeah, I don't know if he's necessarily regretting it, but it's just, well, because he committed to that, now he's having to, you know, figure out how to be useful. And, well, this is definitely useful. Helping to set up a kill maybe on a Tiny, although Queen of Pain blinks in and picks up an Arcane Rune. Invoker holding his ground. Queen of Pain is going to commit for the Scream. So Tiny's dead, but the Wrath of Nature bounces through. And down goes Invoker. And now Quap's going for more. She's also going to get the Treant. And the Scream coming out.
Oh, I think Invoker was as surprised that he got bursted there as I was, because he still had his 20 magic.
Catch some reinforcements that perhaps were being sent in, but That's not the case, so gonna wrap around to the mid lane now. You see the pinks coming out, Invoker. Does he have a getaway? He's got Tornado queued up. And there's the jump to Static Storm. You're in trouble. Primal Roar on a Queen of Pain, though, but she got her Scream out immediately. And Invoker's able to survive, however. The response isn't up. Never mind. Queen of Pain jumped in with a Scream and is dead. They do kill Tiny. Ursa having to enrage and run. Kinetic Field making that difficult. Scream once again from Sadman on the outskirts. Argus just so damn slow. Can't even move, really, and he is dead. And now this tower is dead as well.
Yeah, this is all collapsing right now. The Glimpse back as well. Feeling is probably gonna get brought down as well as they give Vision here with Sprout. They're chasing him into the trees. Nowhere is safe. They did get Tiny, but that is a small consolation prize when now the Cut have an opening to take Roche as well with the minus.
Is making their way over.
Yeah, they're bringing down here and they find Tiny instead. A better target to go on.
Well, that was, yeah, Tiny, unfortunately for him, was trying to set up for a counter. Now, he is going to be by Primal Roar, but it's just so damn far. They can't catch up to him. He's going to be fine to Scream in, and now the TP on from Ashi is not going to be successful, though. A Tornado from a distance, but RRL does help get the kill on a Tiny. In trouble, though. Ghost Walk, they do not have vision. The sentry's over here. They're going to spot him.
They have a
yep,
sentry.
he ran.
It just completely broke the engagement.
And what better way to keep people close to allow Bristleback just to spam those quills and get the smackdown with those auto attacks and just rooting them all in place. So yeah, fantastic item to have picked up, and it's gonna not even come into play here because it's not needed. It is a free kill on the Hoodwink they find at the bottom, but mid lane there's another fight taking place. That's Queen of Pain going down. The Aegis gonna bring her back up though. However, the immediate lockdown as she does, and they finally kill Queen of Pain. They also take out Imperium, but look at that bounty for Argus. That's a lot of gold.
Yeah, that's a lot of gold going the way of Ursa as well.
Or another minute as well. So they basically have this minute window where Ant certainly had an advantage. As Disruptor, however, Sunstrike, good job taking some damage. Disruptor's still alive. Queen of Pain gets locked up with the Primal Roar, but follow-up is not enough. And now Invoker has to be careful. Scream coming through. And Feeling at least gets his overgrowth off as well as the Nature's Grasp before dying, so doing his job, and now Ursa shows back up. Again, no BKB, but he's trying to get that damage in to get the stun locked down on Bristleback with the Master Proc. However, going to be tossed back by his teammates, so save with the save for the time being. Kinetic lockdown on Beastmaster, who BKBs and gets out. The Sunstrike, I think that might have hit, but either way, it's not enough. And Bristleback is going to survive, a double kill for RRL, and they're also going to chase down Imperium. Axes in one. That should do it. You ain't dodging that. So, Disruptor dead and Ant winning that fight.
That looked like it could have been a nice fight. I mean, Shaggy blinked in, tanked the Hoodwink ulti to keep them
at least roughly where they're at, and they find some isolation. It's Beastmaster. Immediately BKBs, goes for the run to Bristleback, is trying to run. Look at the blocking though. The blocking from Tiny. Out comes the Scream. Ush is just gonna go for the TP play. He's gonna be fine for now, and no, he cancels because actually at the side of the Disruptor comes in with that Static Storm and the Axe effect, and Beastmaster will fall. And the Snot Storm is flying around left and right. Ursa's just dead before he knows it, jumping in the midst of that. And Invoker is not gonna be much better off. He too is caught and dead. Guess what? It's the Ag Static Storm doing work as expected.
Yeah, Disruptor absolutely owning that. No BKB use for the carry. Didn't get to use his Abyssal as well, I believe. It was...
Get out before the Static Storm really hits, so thankful for him at least. They're gonna just smoke in response and go for a last-ditch effort of sorts. This pretty much is the last stand of another NA team here in Game 2. Bristleback, he'll be fine. Lotus Orb. Pretty good. Meanwhile, in the back lines, that's a pick off onto the Nature's Prophet. But now Ursa, he's just going to die for that. He has buyback. You figure that's coming. Nature's Prophet, of course, buying back himself. They take out Treant, who also has one.
Yeah, immediately buying back. And Ursa, I don't know why he's holding his buyback, but finally going to use it here.
Oh, Cataclysm. Axe picked up by Invoker. Let the Meatball rain down as well. Nature's Prophet getting low once again, but he throws out a Glide Bear before he dies at least. Although he's going to survive at the time being. Ursa beat down on Tiny. Tiny's dead. But now Ursa is in trouble. Looks like it. Kinetic Field making it difficult. He's trying to get out of here, but the Snot spam continuing as well as those Quills. And Scourge McDuck looking to lay that beat down. Glimpse back. Ursa, the living armor's helping, but it's not going to be enough. He's out for 2 minutes. And sure, they kill the Nature's Prophet again, but it's the Bristleback that you really have to worry about, and they're just unable to deal with him. They are multiple buying back, using everything they can. The Aegis finally will be burnt, but that just means you have to deal with him a second time now.
Yeah, Bristleback is looking like an unstoppable force here. He's just running around doing whatever he wants in the fights, and nobody can really stand against him. They did have some tools to deal with the Bristleback in this game, but you know what? This is not the first time that we see him play it, and I think SMD, the way he plays Bristle, and the way that they overall enjoy playing around their Bristle, I think it's going pretty well. I think Silencer is having the big impact here, though. Double melee lanes, usually not a fan of those. And while Bristleback is good against Tidehunter, in my opinion, and, you know, Fierce as well, Silencer is just being the dominant force here.
The levels are starting to add up, but also adding up is damage at the bottom lane. It's Rubik going down against the Shadow Fiend and the Tiny. Those raises.
Yeah, Argus doesn't have the easiest lane here, being SF. Well, the Tiny and SF lane is pretty potent and has a nice combination. He's struggling a little bit in CSing.
Yeah, Fade Bolt not making that any easier as well, as we're seeing that spammed out. So top lane, though, EMP, Imperium gets taken out, but got the kill on Ush first, so well worth it in terms of a sacrifice there. Take out the core Tidehunter.
And this lane will be more open for Clockwork to leave, and then he can make moves. Zeus ulti is ready, by the way.
Yeah, it's ready, but it might come into play here because the support rotations are happening as we're hitting about 6 minutes. Ember Spirit goes in first, though, before the runes are going to spawn, and Zeus is going to get comboed down. The support show up. They had one from Clockwork on the side of the cut, but the 2 supports there for Ant, and that's going to allow for the second kill as well on a Clockwork. And look at the Arcane Rune just sitting bottom. Ember Spirit's going to go be able to pick that up, and that's a huge momentum shift to favor another.
But he has friends coming in. Look behind.
Yep. That they know. Rubik's like, wait a second. No, this was going to be our tent for the gank. And suddenly it turns into Ant's turn for the gank. It's Ember Spirit rotating over. Not enough damage for the kill on Clockwork, though. The Assault's keeping him alive for now. Zeus ult even going to be used, and Tiny will fall. Ember Slight does secure the kill when it's all said and done, though, and he is going to make it out. So it ends up being the support for support.
Yeah, support for support. Zeus, though, getting the kill without having to leave mid. Oh, he jumps for the rune but doesn't get it. Now Ember Searing Chains him.
And that's just going to really make things worse for Zeus. He's like, all right, might as well go for the blow up. It's not enough damage, though. And yeah, that was so well played by Silencer. He slowed him initially, was able to destroy the rune, and committing the heavily jump for that and not getting it, that's a feels bad, man.
And we see exactly that combination, bottom of the telekinesis and the battery assaults and the cogs. No way to really leave. I like the 1-2 combo of these 2 supports. They can really, you know, complement each other in a good way. You also have, of course, not double melee or something like that. They just function in a nice way together.
And now heading back to the jungle to assist on some stacking, perhaps, but yeah, making good use of that kill. You gotta wonder, though, I was gonna say, when does Shadow Fiend, is he TPing top? Yeah, it's at a point now where it feels like he may come elsewhere. Oh, by the way, level 6 is ready on Tidehunter. Are they gonna Ravage for this? There we go. The raise is hit. Does he Requiem? No, he doesn't have Requiem yet, but it's not needed. They kill Bristleback.
That was scary, actually. There are 2 heroes going down to 150 HP there. Almost turned it around with just a close. If there was any TP rotation or something to punish there, I feel like they could have lost some heroes. I'm surprised they didn't try to go there.
Oh, well, that's a Global Silence coming out. He's been over here trying to... was going for some jungle farm. He ends up killing Clockwork, and now the Warden shows up. Toss back on a Rubik. Fade Bolt and Lift, though, and Ember Spirit still needs to be careful, especially with Zeus nearby. Zeus going in with a heavily jump, and some more Arc Lightning spam secures that kill. So don't know about trying to make more. I mean, the Warden kind of keeping his Ember Spirit a little more committed there than perhaps he wanted to, and it ends up being a double kill for Sadman.
Yeah, good start here. Absolutely fantastic. 0 mana Zeus. Can regen fully.
And ulti's ready to go, so pops that regen. He will have Thunder God's Wrath. So I was talking about Shadow Fiend. After that death at the bottom lane, was it going to be time to go elsewhere? And again, we saw he comes to the top lane, helps set up that kill, and now he's going to get a kill on Clockwork or do damage to allow RRL to get in, as Clockwork was getting a bit antsy trying to find somebody. Thunder God's Wrath? That doesn't kill anyone, but it scouts, I suppose.
Yeah, not sure what that was for, actually. They tried to catch someone? Oh, they did get the Zeus assists. Oh, got the Silencer on the Zeus. So gets his own kill on mid lane. They do have dip when he continuously is part of all these engagements. The more scrappy the game, the happier the silencer.
Yeah, maybe not the Slark agility buff impact that we saw, especially in the game one, but still, it has something, and it's going to come into play right here as they head to the bottom lane. Global Silence, Rubik, he's going to be stopped because of that, and Nature's Prophet just goes down. Clockwork finally going to be unsilenced, but it's just too little too late. Double kill for the team, and it's now a killing spree for RRL here in this Ember. Again, the 10th pick Ember Spirit.
Are more built for a timing. I think they need to really make a lot happen with the Bristleback.
Oh, Zeus, he might be feeling some burn right here. Has Rubik backing him up. Rubik gonna steal a Remnant and use it to get out initially. Global Silence, though, activated. RL still in pursuit, and Zeus is dead. He just can't do anything between lockdown in general, as well as the Silence. And speaking of lockdown, Ush with a big Ravage right there to help finish off the remaining two that were around. Double kill for RL, and again as a team, and it is coming together nicely.
You know, give him a little bit of a weakness, but it's gonna speed up the timing.
That is interesting how that happens. Thinking the BKB maybe is the better choice, but ultimately second guessing and now going another direction. But how about what's going on here, by the way? That was Ember Spirit barely getting out. Global Silence used to help keep him alive. Oh, it's enough first damage though. Sadman says, if I'm going down, you're going down with me. And at least
Ember
takes
was
him
a
out
little
first.
bit too low mana there to jump out as he was caught in the cogs. He couldn't.
Naturally tanky. And pushing this tier 1 middle tower. The team around him, though, is smoked up, going through their own jungle currently. Sadman leading the way.
I like what oh, we're gonna see Clockwork run into him here and just get blinked on immediately. Gets bursted.
Uh-oh. So we're gonna burst. That's a lot of burst. Argus is gonna survive a little bit longer. Silencer dead, though. Yules stopping the Requiem, and there's the death explosion. They did finish off the Tiny as well. What a find there. So yeah, I mean, Clockwork got blinked. Yep. It gets scanned, so Ant has a chance to respond. Silver Edge, gonna be exposed. Something's gonna happen soon. Ush going uphill. I mean, he's got Ravage, so he feels pretty confident. Wrath was used by Zeus. Lift on a Tiny, but Global Silence now coming out, and Rubik's gonna be tossed in the air like a little toy. He's just dead, and the rest of the team, you know, the Radiant side trying to run, Bristleback included, but in the backlines, Ember Spirit's back here. He's getting low, actually. Needed to panic use his Remnants. The big 3-man Ravage coming out. The Gleipnir on top, the Sleight of Fist damage as well, and the Avalanche to throw it down. The Requiem from a distance. There is the combo that you just knew eventually was going to be coming from Ant.
Man, give it up for Ush there as well, coming in Clockwork and Bristle to simultaneously be on top of him. He's going to die very rapidly unless he gets big help, so losing him there, it's a little bit of a blow, but they have good vision to maybe fight without him, they're thinking. This is risky.
No Ravage, no Global Silence. This is very risky, but Rubik and Clockwork are dead right off the bat. Clockwork is going to buy back. Shadowfiend's still dead for 25 seconds. Yeah, without those big cooldowns, that's one of the downsides of running the comp like this, of course, is, you know, fairly reliant on that. But Ember Spirit doesn't necessarily have long cooldowns. He can still constantly fight, and that is showing.
They have amazing vision on Dire here. I don't know how, by the way. They're playing against that Zeus. Like, Shaggy? Bolt, man. There's so much vision around here.
Counter. Oh, no. Tiny finds the target because of that vision. Clockwork's dead for a minute. He doesn't have a buyback, remember. Scourge McDuck, though. Quill spam the Warden. He'll fall to it. Shadowfiend's back up, though. Shadowfiend's running over. Gleipnir on the 2 on the uphill, but just stalling. So, again, Roshan's still plenty healthy.
You get jumped.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yep.
It's like you saw this one coming.
No detection. Maybe he can sneak his way out of this one? Did not. He doesn't even have TP, by the way. He's just sitting there. Oh, no. Courier finds him.
I mean, it took a Silencer TP, a Courier. Like, it took a lot of time. Space created, for sure.
Breaky, did it take a Silencer TP? Or did Silencer get there to steal his brains as well?
True. He did benefit vastly. And Ember Spirit's going to benefit getting this kill on Zeus if it can make it happen. Solo kill. Gleipnir going in with the Remnant. That is absolutely a kill. Nothing Zeus could do at that point.
Yeah, and they receive big value. Why they picked Ember into Zeus? You want heroes that can jump and chase
Furion doing some good job distracting at the bottom lane, pushing himself somewhat, but it's not going to be nearly enough. There's that Wrath of Nature bouncing through, but Not really any follow-up. In fact, follow-up coming out for the Radiant team. They're going to jump on a Rubik, and he explodes. He has buyback. He'll use it immediately like a Scourge McDuck. No break on him, but still a lot of damage happening. Clockwork, the Cox going out, the Requiem use. BKB, though, on Bristleback, allows him to stand his ground. Shadow Fiend is like, kill me, please. I mean, that's fine. Have an Aegis for 30 seconds. Furion, what are you doing, buddy? He's trying to distract, and uh-oh. Well, he's dead for 50 seconds. He cannot BKB TP out. The chase continues, and Zeus is also going to fall. He is not buying back, as he's out for 75 seconds and counting. Furion will use his. And coming back into the fight, he's just going to sprout, though, and that's all he can do. I mean, there's not much more damage that Furion can put out.
Oh, no.
In fact, he's going to be tossed back, and it's going to be a dieback on him. The Ravages as well, that's a dieback. And this game could just be over just like that.
I think that's it. A final Ravage from Rubik Kennedy scoots away to safety, but Save is the only one alive, and they got called GG here. No point staying in this one. Absolutely dominant last fight. There's so much confidence, and I really like the way that all of them played here. I mean, RRL is the clear standout for me, but big shout out to Tiny as well. We didn't talk too much about Tiny, but how many times did we see him